So today we'll be continuing to take a look at the alternate future of the United States. In the last episode, the Cold War between the US, Texas, and Florida officially began. Texas and Florida formed alliances, a couple alliances fell, and some NATO members suffered coups and joined other alliances. And four countries experienced military coups, forming their own alliance. And now we're going to witness the downfall of the Junta Alliance. They couldn't even last a single full episode. We're going to start with a NATO funded coup in Hawaii. Actually, on a couple islands. These two smaller islands are easily captured. This literally one pixel is captured. Then at a certain point, the government just collapses and the Hawaiian Empire surrenders to NATO backed rebels. Do we even need to look at the peace treaty? Hawaii gets another new government, this time as a NATO member. But then the people overthrow all three members that are left of the Junta Alliance. And the alliance disbands. Now, the three remaining alliances are free to invade. Let's start with Nebraska again. Colorado is going to be the one to invade. Yep. Starting on their shared border, we see Colorado forces invade into Nebraska on behalf of NATO. Eventually, Nebraska just surrenders. Nebraska is given a new NATO government, and the war is over. And now, Wisconsin is going to declare war on Minnesota. Their old ally. And they pretty much immediately captured St. Paul and a few other border areas. I don't remember where St. Paul is from the last episode. But yeah, eventually, like with Nebraska, the government collapses, and Minnesota is forced to join the Miami Alliance. And then, with NATO approval, Illinois decides to join the U.S. as a state. So, technically, after all this, all three alliances will be even in the number of new members gained in this video. And now Dakota is the final unaligned nation for now. And now it's time for the fall of Dakota. Because Montana. Oh, I picked the wrong red. Montana has just declared war. Of course, they start with a spearhead toward their capital, which is wildly successful. They then branch out, and I'm just gonna guess this general area where Bismarck is in the north, and Pierre around here. I never bothered. I never bothered to learn any of this. So, with all three important cities captured, Dakota surrenders and finally joins the Dallas Pact. And now there's not a single unaligned nation left. Oh, wait. More coups. Alaska, Dallas Pact, Nebraska, and Arizona in the Dallas Pact. Except those two fail. And Nebraska falls to the Miami Alliance. So now it's finally time for the main event. But first, Hawaii, Washington State, Oregon, California, Nevada, Arizona, and Colorado have joined the United States. I just got to fill in all the borders. And yes, this entire western part, except Hawaii, borders itself. So now the US is going to declare war. Hold on. It's one freaking pixel. There we go. The US finally declares war on the Dallas Pact and the Miami Alliance. And that is where we're going to wrap up this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Next week, the entire continent is going to erupt into war. I'll see you then.